Eno Extreme Media UJ. Subscribe for all updates.
Honorable Semuja.
Mr. Speaker, I know the Honorable Chiwanu Kachirio is a very intelligent person. The question I asked was very specific. The CDF said, go home. He didn't say, stay within the distance that is prescribed in the law. He says, go home. That's the question I asked.
Attorney General.
Right Honorable Speaker, Honorable colleagues, I'm advising you as the Attorney General. I'm not advising you as to what anyone said outside this house. I am telling you, you cannot stay at the polling station after voting. You stay a distance allowed as per the law.
Thank you. Maybe he meant those whose homes are 20 meters away from the polling station. Yeah, you go home. Yes. Now, colleagues, we need to go on the business on the order paper. I know you want to raise the issue of a priest.
Yeah, Mr. Speaker, first of all, I want to wish the Cardinal, His Eminence Emmanuel Cardinal Mara, for attaining 99 years. And I think that birthday is commendable for us, the Catholic Church, and everybody in Uganda. But through you, Mr. Speaker, to the Attorney General, yes, what you are saying is correct. He is a land friend, is the head of the bar, and the practices through our laws are well known by the Attorney General. When you are summoning members of Parliament, the summons go through the office of the Speaker. And indeed, even the priest in Masaka, Father Sekabira, he has the Vicar General and the Bishop of Masaka Diocese. What I'm seeking from the Attorney General is going back the grand norms of the country. That there are procedures of arresting somebody. This is a priest who is running a parish and is known where his place of work is known. But business of arresting and holding him incommunicado is not proper. Mr. Speaker, Masaka history is not good about priests. We had a father called Father Clement Chigundo. He disappeared like that. And in the letter written by our bishop, he indicated the same. That was 1972. But here we are. We are having over 2 weeks, and UPDF comes out directly to say that we have the priest. But they have not produced him before court. That is not fair on the side of our Catholic side. And it's not fair even on your side of government. Because I can assure you, we are going to win votes against you because of that priest. I can assure you that. Because everybody is not happy. So, Mr. Attorney General, as Article 119, that's your duty now. How do you advise government on the message they are making on carrying out arrests of that nature? Because somebody does not run away. He's around, summon him, let him appear before court, then you can detain him. But up to now, the priest is not yet produced before courts of law. And you are having two positions here. You are the Attorney General and you are sitting in as the head of government business. But you are not giving us a direct answer about our priest. People want to get sacraments from him. I need to get sacraments. We are going for Christmas. And I don't know, she's a Catholic, the Kano here. She knows what is happening now. We are in a period of Advent. And our speaker is also aware of that. Can you kindly do the needful? Let the priest be put before courts of law. If it's to be bailed, it will be done. If it's to be kept on remand, so it is known. That will solve challenges and a lot of words being said in the Masaka Diocese. That's what I wanted to say, Mr. Attorney General. Otherwise, the leader of us has said the same matter.
Thank you. Thank you. I think that was for nothing. Yeah. But if Attorney General wants to add on, yeah, because he had already answered that. But let's, colleagues, we all followed up on this matter. Okay? When this happened, we all followed up, and we are still following up, all of us, to see, we work with government to ensure that indeed the right procedures are followed and the law takes its course. Honorable Cooper, you had the matter.
Honorable Speaker, I think Honorable Sewungu has just put the point also on the same matter. So we have expected Attorney General to really, because he has stated the law, what the law needs what needs to be, what the correct position. So what is the way forward? Now that you have stated the law, what's the way forward? That's what Ugandans are waiting for. That's what the priests are waiting for. That's what the cardinals are waiting for. You have stated the law, what the correct position of the law. So what next?
Thank you. But he guided on that. Let's not push him into. Basalirwa.
Right, Speaker, I want to thank you. The learned Attorney General did state the law properly. But there are two issues that shocked me. Number one, feigning ignorance of this matter is very shocking, learned Attorney General. That from your response, it's as if you really don't know this notorious fact, as we call it in law. Notorious in the sense that it is in the public domain. But two, you did mention that if that is the position as articulated by the leader of opposition, then there will be sanctions. That is just a statement you made. Now, who will be sanctioned? Who exactly will be sanctioned? Because the document that has been laid on the table was written, authored by the spokesperson of the UPDF. And evidently, that document reveals that they are glaring violations of the Constitution. The 48-hour rule, the irregular arrest, the irregular detention is very obvious. So I think maybe perhaps are orchestrating the violations of the Constitution. Then let it be on record that they will be sanctioned. But when you make it as light as that, and then you also feign ignorance, it really pains, because these are matters that are in the public domain. In fact, if we are talking about evidence, you and I know that this would be an issue that does not require evidence. Because information from the Honorable Ibrahim Semuju, right on speak.
The information I wanted to give you, thank you, Honorable Asuman, is that the Attorney General was the chairman organizing illegal events at which Moses Kainerugaba was seeking to be a president. He was the chairman.
These challenges where our sheikhs, our imams have been taken in similar circumstances, I think it raises more concerns. So for the sake of the rule of law, it would really be important that, because right on speaker, my mother is also one chairperson of her village, and she has been chairperson for very many years. Before, when these arrests are being made, they would come and notify her long ago. These days it doesn't happen. So if we really went back to that system where local authorities are even informed of such arrests, it will really create harmony and peace. But what is happening will create a lot of tension in the community. So I think, that's a matter that you need to streamline. Finally, right on speaker, you have talked about the function. As chairperson of the Parliamentary Sports Club, I want to add my voice to yours to invite all members of Parliament who are here to be part of the closing ceremony, the award-giving ceremony of these games, and I agree with you. This session should be fast enough because we invited our guests at 3 p.m. that Uganda are overall champions. It would be important that we all come and participate, and the right honourable speaker here also did very well in golf, and we are going to give him a medal at that function. The Attorney General didn't play golf, and I had expected him to play, but I think next year he will be there.
Took off.
So, right honourable speaker, I invite colleagues to be part of the function, and also our guests, they are really invited to be part of the closing ceremony of the games. Karibuni sana wandugu.
Thank you, Attorney General. Chair,
Right, Honourable
National
Speaker.
Economic Committee, I need you in the House.
Right, Honourable Speaker, I did not feign ignorance. I did not dispute the document that has been laid before the House. So, yes, government did, UPDF did state that they have this person in custody, and we are following up, like the Speaker said, to ensure that he's presented in court as fast as possible, and anyone who is found to have violated the law will be sanctioned. I cannot tell you who now, because I do not know who carried out these activities, but anyone who is found to have violated the law will be sanctioned. I take your guidance with great humility and with thanks on the reviving the issue of using of local councils when arrests are being carried out in the areas, and I will be sure to communicate this and re-emphasize it. Thank you.
But did you organize any illegal parties?
I apologize. Right Honorable Speaker, I take great exception. My colleague here in Parliament, even insinuating that I participate in any illegal activity. The parties were legal, and they were also invited, Right Honorable Speaker, just that they did not show up. But we thank you.
And that's a problem of express funds. You usually don't agree.
It will end because we are always here planning together, budgeting together, because of that fiscal obligation on us as a country, and it begins here. So I disagree with the learned Attorney General, who is a very well-schooled lawyer, when he says, no, Parliament, you just wait. Let's deal with these things. We shall inform you later. So what happens when there is something we should have taken care of in as far as our scrutiny is concerned? That's the issue.
No,
focusing on the visitor, but I am addressing you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, now let me focus both my submission and eyes on you. And I hope, Mr. Speaker, that the government ministers who are here, 4 junior ministers and the Attorney General, will be able to answer these questions. And we don't speak like we are on a
not stay at the polling station. Yeah, when you're 20 meters away, that's not the polling station. So when we are telling you, and you must encourage everyone not to stay at the polling station after voting. If you want, when you finish voting, you leave the polling station. 20 meters an hour, 100 meters, that's perfectly fine. But no, the military has not taken over the management of the election in Uganda. Election is managed by the Electoral Commission.
Now, I have a problem. Because when I was someone, I can say. Yes, I'm going to allow you.
Abalungi abatuuliriza era abatulaba olunaku olwaleero tuchaddeko ewa Sheikh Asiraf Dembe.
Sebo sanyusa okubalaba amannya agange Seeka Asiraf Dembe akola ku bizibu by'enjawulo. Omuntu singa aba alina ebirwadde musomereddwa tumuwa amazzi ga lukuya nga bw'obadde ogalaba tugenda abantu ku kyoto ne twokya emizimu emibi egibabaamu n'okulombeddwa abantu singa abeera ng'ali wano atuuse sobola okumulombereddwa ne waba atatuuse nga mpadde amannya ge ng'ali wala neetaase ennamba yange yeeno eri 0707363711 nammwe bannyinaffe abali ebweru oyagala okuba nti oyagala okulombera ku ddwa ng'olina ebizibu viza zibuze amaka gakolongotana sente zikola zimpita mu ngalo ojja kumpeereza ekifaananyi kyo n'amannya go ebyo byokka bijja kummala nja kukulombera edduwa ojja kutereera olunaku olusembayo mu mwezi mba n'edduwa eyawamu ffenna n'abalwadde bange abakadde n'abapya. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.